Guys, so we have an urgent information coming out. New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani said to meet with President Donald Trump at the White House today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to see what's going on here. This is the latest breaking news updates that's coming out right now. If you can, give this video a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. New York City Mayor-elect Mamdani is set to meet with President Donald Trump at the White House on Friday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, where he plans to discuss affordability and public safety with the president. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. So you guys already know this is the new mayor. He's going to take the spotlight January 2026. And he's basically going to discuss ICE agencies, ICE, and he's going to talk about a lot of stuff too, guys, when it comes to helping New Yorkers. So the outcome of the meeting could be hugely, consequential for the future of New York City. There's a lot on the line, from funding for infrastructure projects to setting parameters around immigration enforcement, and perhaps most importantly, Mamdani needs federal security clearance to be briefed on terror threat and other law enforcement activity. Now, guys, for those that voted for Mamdani, don't get your hopes up about this free bus rides, cheap food, and rent going down, all that, because it's not going to happen. New York has announced that they're not going to be giving free bus ride. The state of New York said they're not going to give out free bus ride. It ain't going to happen. So a lot of people expect a lot of free stuff. I hate to bust your bubble, but you're not going to get free stuff. Nothing in this world is free. It says here, I will work with him on any agenda that benefits New Yorkers, Mamdani said. So the high-stakes meeting comes after months of public hostility between the two. President Donald Trump strongly opposed Mamdani during the inaugural campaign, even threatening to arrest and deport him. Mamdani has accused the president of acting like an authoritarian, and Mr. Trump has called the mayor-elect a communist. Well, the reason why is because the things that he brings to the table is something that is socialist, communist stuff. Free this and free that and this. Again, America was not built to be giving free stuff like that. Here in this country, we work. We work 8 hours, 10 hours, even 14 hours a day. We pay tax. We love this country. And again, a lot of people got too used to free stuff. And that's the big problem, is that that's not who America are. America is not supposed to be relying on those type of stuff. But again, every election, that's what they do. I would give you free bus ride. I would give you cheap food. I would freeze the rent. And I would, again, all these exciting things, and people fall for the nonsense. I will work with anyone to make life more affordable for the more than 8.5 million people who call this city home, Mamdani said. Now, it's mind-blowing that people believe $30 an hour for flipping burgers. This is where we at right now. $30 an hour? It's not going to happen. It's just, like Andrew Cuomo said, I was mayor, and the things that he's saying, he ain't going to get none of that done. Again, free bus ride, that's not up to him. That's up to the state. And the state said they're not going to do it. And lowering the rent and stuff like that, and, free food, it's just not going to happen. Mamdani, who vowed to Trump-proof the city on election night, said he reached out to the president to set up the sit-down meeting. Now, it's a good thing that these two are going to see each other face to face and talk things out, because that's America. We don't ignore or act like childish and stuff like that. But again, what this man brings to the table, socialist stuff, it's just that's not America. So I have many disagreements with the president. Millions of Americans has disagreement with you, Mamdani. It says here, I have many disagreements with the president, and I believe that we should be relentless and pursue all avenues and all meetings that could make our city affordable for every single New Yorker, Mamdani went on to say. Mamdani, here's the thing. The Democrats really messed up that city. You have a governor that won't, again, barely do anything. So when it comes to New York City going down the drain, well, again, you guys were in power. The Democrats were in power for many years. You guys put New York City in a really tough spot. It says here, I intend to make it clear to the president that I will work with him on any agenda that benefits New Yorkers. Can they find common ground? You guys know Donald is the type of person, he don't like communists and socialists. President Trump has slammed Mamdani for months, falsely labeling him a communist when he is a democratic socialist. Same thing. So it's the same thing. It's basically, again, I see both of them as non-freedom destruction. I mean, look at Venezuela. Look at Cuba. I mean, again, it's just there's no progress. Those people left those countries to come here to America because there's nothing there. Venezuela, there's nothing. There's absolute nothing. The White House press secretary Carolyn seemed to indicate Thursday that her boss still had reservation about the 34-year-old mayor-elect. And this person's only 34. He's still a baby. He's still a baby. He thinks that he knows a lot when it comes to politics and running a city like New York City. He's still a baby. It says here, I think it speaks volumes that we have a communist coming to the White House because that's who the Democrat Party elected as the mayor of the largest city in the country, she said. And it's mind-blowing. I don't know what's going on with New Yorkers out there, but good gosh. Please, come on, New Yorkers. Please don't tell me you like that now. Now, there's a lot of people that went for Andrew Cuomo. But again, this is how New York is thinking now. Wake up, New York. Wake up, man. You gotta wake up. Smell the Folgers in your cup. All right, so it's unclear if the two leaders will be able to find any common ground. But New York Governor Kathy, which, by the way, the same person that signed the bill that said that committing adultery is not a crime. Yes, she signed the bill last year that committing adultery is not a crime. And that basically, if you get caught committing adultery, you'll be fine. Yeah, she signed that bill last year. But if you read scripture, adultery is a crime. Committing adultery is a crime in God's eyes. But I guess New York got a different way of thinking, it's not a crime and stuff like that. We could commit adultery. We won't get persecuted. Well, again, in God's eyes, you will. You will. So, once again, it's unclear if the two leaders will be able to find any common ground, but New York Governor Kathy, who has tried to forge a working relationship with the president, despite major policy disagreement, think it's possible. Let's get the Gateway Tunnel finished. Let's work on our subway system. Money that we need here in the city. Well, you guys had money. Oh, you guys had the money. You guys had the money. You gave it all to the illegals. Yeah, you gave it to the illegal to stay in a nice, beautiful hotel, billions of dollars. You guys had the money. You just used it the wrong way. You guys, again, New York City is the biggest city in the world. GOP. I mean, you guys, again, that city is worth, trillions. And you're still begging for money. You guys are not doing a good job. And I don't know why New Yorkers still go for the blue. All right, so it says here, and also just the conversation about how it is not necessary to send in the National Guard. Oh, yes, it is necessary. It is necessary. You know why? A few months ago, someone got lit up in the subway. I mean, that stuff there, you don't see it in third world country, man. I mean, who does that? Subway, someone got stabbed. I mean, of course, they need National Guard there. I mean, there's lawlessness happening in that rotten apple. Because crime is going down, they said. Crime is not going down, woman. Crime, woman. All right, so Friday's meeting is set for 3 p.m. at the Oval Office. Neither camp has revealed exactly what they will discuss. That's the latest update. We're going to see how all this plays out. But, yeah, Mamdani, he could be a little prideful. All right, so if he comes to the White House and start talking like, you know how Zelensky came to the White House when Donald was reelected? What happened to Zelensky when he started talking back? Donald's like, go, get out, leave my White House. They kicked him out. Mamdani, behave, because you'd probably be the next one kicked out at the White House. So, anyway, guys, the link will be in the description box if you guys want to check out the news article. I will keep you updated with all this news. And, yeah, we're going to be praying for New York. New Yorkers, too. Come on. New Yorkers, come on. You guys know better, man. Free stuff? Yeah, they got you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.